What up, what up, what up? It's your girl Candy, and I am here with my girls to discuss Cross Season 5. I'm sorry, Season 2, Episode 5, titled Climb. And before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and let the intro play. And we're gonna start this thing and what we got going on here. But can I get my intro? Am I gonna be able to get my intro? Huh. That's what I get for trying to do new stuff. But it's all good. Here we go.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them put the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume, go.
I recognize your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday basis, with poetic justice.
Ooh, Miss Kira, I saw you, girl. I saw you. I said, players, F up, players, F up. It's all good, though. What's up, Monique, 69 Ways Johnson, Letitia, and the Miss Kira picking at me speaks. How y'all doing?
Speaking of existence, season 5. Come on, season 5.
Okay. Listen, I don't know if I can take no more of this. These two, kitten and caboodle, every time we turn around, they around each other. I don't know. Now, the only way I'm good with it is if Kayla, as EJ say, I'm good with 3-4 more seasons, okay? But other than that, Letitia, how did you like episode 5? And were you excited when you saw my boy Bobby Trey? Do it 1, 2 times.
You know what? Bobby's not my favorite, but he is funny. And I was like, okay, all right. This was a jam-packed episode. A lot of stuff was going on, and it was all good though. I was locked in from the beginning to the end. I'm like, oh my gosh, again. But when he showed up right.
Yeah. What did you give it? Rating 1 to 10. What would you rate it?
Ooh, this one, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 just because I feel like they're gonna jack us up at the end of the season. So I'm gonna reserve my 10s for the end of the season, but definitely I'll give it a 9.5.
Okay. I see we got like 16 people in the building. I'm gonna need all 16 of y'all to come into the chat and say hello on somebody's channel, okay? It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Come say hello to all of our channels, because guess what? We do the same for one another. We go and take our devices and we say hello around each channel. So go ahead and do that for us. And while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already done so. It's free 99 to do. Kira, how did you like this episode, and what is your rating?
We was doing good. We got to the Kayla of it all. They lose me every time with Kayla. We got, Bobby Trey and his cross, okay, came to save the day. I said, yes, Lord, okay. But yeah, Kayla every time, because I didn't want it to be a deep fake. You hear me? Okay, because I believe she did that, but fine. It's okay. Keep your lips off the cross. And I would give it an 8.5. It's my rating.
Lawrence, if you want to come up, you are more than welcome to do so. Just let me know. I'll drop the link. Monique, what are your thoughts? And what did you rate it, Kira? I'm sorry. Did you rate it?
8.5.
Okay, cool beans. All right. And Monique?
Yeah, I would give this this episode 8.5 as well. There was some stuff that got on my nerves, like Cross think he's super saber hole and think he can just save people's lives. Like, how about you getting played, Joker? I don't care how many tears she drop. How many tears she drop in that bucket? So you get played, and Yeah. Um, but yeah, Kayla hugging him while he's getting out the shower, and it's her secret is.
Girl,
And I love Bobby Trey, even though he got tossed against that car. Like, damn.
slammed. He got
I'm
flung.
like, I saw that coming because size and all.
Hmm.
If you let the big one get the best of you, and they lift you, it's over.
But I think he held it
Baby, he
on.
He
made
had
it
it
out.
on.
That's all
That's what I'm
that
saying. He
matters,
had it
okay?
on for a minute before he got tossed. But
But he
that's
got
what I'm saying.
flung. He got flung. Okay, okay. And for me, I give it a good I'm gonna give it a 9 because Bobby Trey saved Cross the Cross. Oh, I said airplane, okay. Cross the Cross twice in 2.5 seconds, and I was so excited. And his response to Cross was so like he has the perfect comedic time, and it's like humble upside. Child, he didn't even help the man out. He was like, I saved your life. The man gone. I'm out of here. Peace. And left him upside down. I said, okay. I
Upside
ain't mad at
down.
it though. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, he said
We go
Kayla said your life is worth saving, so and he dipped
okay.
out.
And did. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, but that's not where I wanted us. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I did not get a lot of slides because my little, what I watched it on was acting a donkey. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So episode 5 starts with the coroner doing an autopsy on Lincoln, and they're describing, the body, everything that they see was going on with him. That he was taken out at point blank range, and that he did have some residue on his hands or whatever, and it looked like it was a self-inflicted wound, which we know what happened with that. He assisted her with doing so, which kind of threw the authorities off because they weren't sure how it happened, but they just know it did happen. We have Luz Rebecca in here taking a deep dive in the waters of whatever, I don't know, some kind of ritual thing going on. She was being washed. I don't know. And then something, egg, ostrich egg, I don't know, it was a big old egg fell out and it looked like something was in it. I don't know, but if y'all know what that is or what that was, please enlighten me and let me know because I have no idea. But she seems so sad, I guess because, she lost a homie and she was in love with him. She got a tattoo of him on her back. She was just in such a sad state of affairs, and I really didn't give a damn. Um, Anybody have thoughts on her and her bath and how she was it like a ritualistic type of thing?
It was given like she's washing her sins away. It was like a cleansing bath.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's just like washing your sins away. It's like you're baptized or something. But yeah, that egg kind of threw me. I'm like, okay, do you got to drop a egg? I don't know. I'm not in those streets over there in that kind of ritual, but uh, so that was new to me when that egg fell. I'm like, okay, what that symbolize? Like
Mm.
a love lost or something that was lost. I don't know, or I don't know. I was like, I hope she ain't pregnant.
Yeah,
now
that
that
did.
was Now that will suck if you pregnant with the guy who served.
Ooh, that would serve you right.
Hi,
Oh.
Tamika.
Hey,
Yeah. So that
Tamika.
was just hey Tamika. Yeah. So that was
Hey,
just giving like
Tamika.
a wash my sins away, cleansing bath, and looking at Lincoln and his tattoos, and she got another tattoo in his honor. So yeah, she was just sad. She was just I'm like, oh, okay. So she really felt that unaliving that she had to do so compared to others.
Okay. Tisha, Miss Kira, y'all got any thoughts on Luz?
I mean, when did she have time to get those tattoos? But yeah, I was thinking definitely more of a cleansing thing because they see her as kind of their savior, kind of. And so I think it was their way of like helping to her to replenish, to continue to get ready for the battle and all that sort of thing. Crazy that this many people are behind you to like save the people in a way
hmm
that they're saving or that she's saving them, I guess. But listen, I mean, Viva la revelation. I mean, I don't know. Do it.
Okay.
I mean, do your thing, girl.
Hey.
I'm glad she has a community because this has to weigh heavy on her to do this time and time again. And now she has loss and grief on top of everything else that she's been doing. So
Mm-hmm.
the elders are there to help her out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Miss Kira speaks. Any thoughts?
Um, they still haven't got me to the point where I don't like her yet. So I wish they would just give us a little more of the story. I said, listen, I might have tuned out when she was
Okay.
talking to Lincoln because they was breaking down the whole tattoo on the back and the symbolism and the birdie fly up in the air. So, it's like I want some more answers to what's going on. It does seem like some type of a cleansing. The bird, I had to rewind 'cause the egg. I think that was like a little dead bird that you know that fell out. Cause I was like, what is that?
Yeah, if I didn't see the shell, I would have thought they had to fill out of her, but okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just curious to know a little bit more about this stuff. Just a little bit. We could have a little bit more of this and a little bit less of Kayla. I know we gotta, certain things we gotta do, but some of the things we don't. We don't need to see you on cross. It's all your case. Worry about what you're doing. We can cut over that
Understood.
kissy stuff out and do a little more into the background and the rituals and just a little bit, just a baby bit.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. So Bobby Trey, he ends up in Kayla's apartment some kind of way, somehow, some way, and he shows her the footage of her and Officer Thompson. And she immediately said that was a deep fake, and so I'm like, okay, automatically, that's a deep fake. Okay, cool beans. But evidently, Bad Religion, like we said before, they are some terrible, terrible people for them to even do this and go this far to make it seem like she did something. So the Bad Religion people are really terrible. I can't wait to see who they are or where they are in her life or who they are, like what do they really control other than just her. um but whatever it is, they're trying to pin everything on her. And the way he pulled out that machete type blade thingy, and I was like, I like the way he's standing on business. So I don't know if it's military based that he is, if that bothered him, or if it's just like y'all got somebody, with an IV in their arm, y'all mentally controlling them, and then they're watching them take themselves out. So I think that maybe the line that's being crossed with him. I don't know, because that really bothered him when he first saw it, and everybody's cute like, he's a psycho. Why does that bother him? Psychos can be bothered too. Don't do Bobby Trey. But I think because of what happened, then he's a ex-cop, which is military. They're aligned. So I think that may have had something to do with it. If not, I could be wrong. I don't know. But you know, her automatic deep fake was a red flag to me. And of course we end up seeing later on that it was, or that it was. Somebody put the picture of Alicia. It was
Felicia.
Alicia that did it, but they put her on
Felicia. Who
there.
the hell
So
is Felicia, child? We need
Yeah,
to know
I don't
that
know
too.
Felicia.
I ain't know.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Any thoughts on Bobby Trey and how he, pulled up on Kayla and was like, listen, you tell me something.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like, not y'all trying to get us to like Kayla and root for her
Mm-mm.
because what's happening? But he's about to take her out, and she was like, no, hold up, hold up, hold up. I could understand why she would say it was a deep fake though, because she knew it wasn't her. So it had to be, and I think she was grasping for straws too, because Bobby was about to take her out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she gonna say anything. I don't know what it is. Find it. We gonna find out. It's not me. So we gonna need to figure out what it is and who it is. And later on, when they do figure out that not the pixels, but the AI generation that was done on it or whatever kind of glitched
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And that's when she guessed that, oh my gosh, it's Felicia or whoever. What was the woman's name who took herself out on the phone with her? That wasn't Felicia. What's her
Margaret
name?
or
No,
Maggie, Margaret,
Maggie?
okay, Maggie.
Margaret.
Maggie. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So now we need to figure out who this new person is. Lord have mercy.
And
Layers.
what is this bad religion? Like what really is it? Anybody's got thoughts on Bobby Trey and Kayla?
Yeah, like you said, I don't. People say he's a psycho. That shouldn't bother him. Like everybody got a line, whether you psycho or not. There's a line to the madness. Like let's keep it real, because that was unbecoming. That's like hard to see. Like I could see like you trying to be on some Dexter type stuff. Get back to the people who do wrong. Like take the people out who do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But that dude was just standing there trying to put a peg through the that block of holes, and he kept begging for them to stop, and then the peg went through his eye, which was crazy. And that's like no. Like he didn't deserve that. So that's I think that's basically what Barbie
Mm-hmm.
Trey line is like. He didn't deserve that. Like he didn't do nothing to deserve that. Now if he did something to deserve that, I think Bobby would be all down for it. I'm just
Right.
saying. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, I think that's probably is his line.
Okay, Kira.
I just appreciate him standing on business, okay? Because I was ready for him to take Kayla's head clean on off, but he listened. He used his listening ears, like we tell the children, he used his listening ears and heard her out and got to the bottom of it. But this is really what I'm interested in to see when it comes to Kayla is the whole bad religion thing, this case, what she was exactly involved in. Like that's the stuff that I want to see. So it was kind of cool later when they were like, he had to go like layer by layer to take the off her face. I was like, it's her.
Right.
And then
So
she was like,
smelly.
it's Felicia. Who the hell is Felicia? So I need to know who Felicia is. But
Bye,
I
Felicia.
appreciate Bye, Felicia. I appreciate Bobby Trey standing on his business.
Listen, okay. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to see that just yet.
What?
um, so I forgot about my photos of Lance. Like I said, I didn't get all the screenshots. So Lance and Kayla and Cross pull up on Lance while he's at Jenny Jones talk show or child. I can't remember who it was, what the lady name was.
Convergence with Hillary
Hillary
McAfee.
Yeah, I see my notes, but I
Look at
couldn't
her
find
knowing
the
all
name,
the
child.
names.
I thought
Hillary
it
Blah,
said
blah,
McAfee.
blah,
I
with
thought it
blah,
said
blah, blah.
Hillary
I
McDuffie
was
too.
like,
Okay.
I had to read
He's
it
trying to
again. Like,
Oh my
So
gosh.
he's trying to do damage control with the peoples, and he may have fooled everybody, but of course, Cross and Kayla are not fooled. They end up calling him out for keeping secrets and making his job harder. And he was like, the only thing you're supposed to do is try to figure out who's trying to take me out. Nothing else. I don't care about all that other stuff. But of course, we know Chris Brook is not on the up and up, and he tries to. Then he throw the president of for our forever president Obama in the. Just don't you utter those words out of your mouth. That blasphemy out of your mouth. Don't you do that. That's a no. Okay. Um. Yeah, that kind of bothered me when he did that. I'm like, sir, that don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You call somebody else's name. Okay, don't do that. So he's kind of trying to throw him under the bus about why do people let their kids come over here for whatever why they let them come over here. What do you mean why they let them come? Why are you allowing your people to make those kids work? Like, why is it an excuse? Why are you placing the blame on the parents? Like, that's a no. Like,
he did a
Victim
reverse psychology
blaming.
moment. He did
Victim
a reverse
blaming. They
psychology
love to
moment
do it.
on them audience. I
yes,
was like,
placing blame where it should not be placed, because we're not talking about that. We're talking about what you did, what your people, what Chris was doing. Don't place blame and try to do reverse psychology on that. What are y'all thoughts on, Letitia, what are your thoughts on that whole ordeal with him? And then he tried the son, Alex.
I was about to say, you hear him call him a boy? I was like, no. So y'all was mad about the Obama thing. I was so mad. I was like, not you calling Alex a boy.
I
Talking
missed
about
that.
some,
I
I
heard
don't
the
do all
Alex, and
those,
he
but
was
you can
like
call me
Detective
sir.
Cross.
Absolutely not. And then
Right.
he's the worst. Lance is the worst kind of person. All of his true colors came out last week when we saw him hollering at the folks,
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
all this fake mess he was peddling to the was, and I kind of like the talk show host because she was like, "What you saying don't sound right," and we really ain't buying it, but we gonna let you go ahead and talk, you know. But no, he basically was like, "You work for me, whatever." But I love how Alex is like, "You know what? We gonna take care of this." Then afterwards, we're gonna come after you, as you should. And then, are we talking later on about the field trip that Rebecca and her brother took? Or
Donnie,
I guess,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Donnie, her
I'm
friend.
going there
Well,
next.
okay,
okay.
I'll wait then. But no, Lance needs to be taken down. He's the worst kind of person, peddling goodness and joy and happiness when you're exploiting people. That is crazy to me.
Okay. Well,
And
let me go
people
ahead and
around.
segue there because that's where I was going. I was going there. So we have Donnie, well, Kayla and well, I'm sorry, Rebecca, they go visit Rebecca at her house or whatever. And of course she says she's not Rebecca and they want to have a conversation with her and they're telling her not to do it. So Donnie wants to lose Rebecca rooted in the goal and what the ultimate goal is. Nothing more, nothing less. Stay focused on this. So he takes her to Crestwood Farms, which it was at one point in time, Crestwood Farms, and they were throwing chicken crap over the fence or whatever it was
Uh-huh.
until their say what now?
Yeah, you said chicken crap. I was almost
Crap.
said a cuss word, but yeah. Mhm.
Over the fence, and it was supposedly allegedly like nourishing the grounds or whatever, and that was just where they were throwing their crap, like a not a mine, not like a landfill, where they would just want to throw shit. Okay. But it made his sister sick. She started having asthma, issues. His dad became sick. So he set the place on fire. Okay. Set the chicken coop on fire. He did not know it was children in the chicken coop, which is worse than it them. I said, "What the ham and cheese?" And this was so long ago because he was a young
Yeah.
person at this time. I don't know how old he was, but he was young. He tried to go in and save him so much so that's where he got burned. So we now understand why he is so you know, forced and so, want to make sure Lou stays focused on the goal, which is to, stop Crestwood from continuously doing what they're doing to these children because he ended up burning up kids and he was like he could still smell them burning and all this stuff
Their
like they could hear
flesh.
their
Hmm.
cries and everything. But we got Lance over here acting like, well, why y'all sent y'all kids over here or whatever. Why, but no,
To
sir,
work.
you are housing children in freaking chicken coops. What the flock is going on? That's so disgusting. Okay, Letitia, Mo, then Kira. Thoughts.
This us seeing this scene helped us to know that Lance has been scum bucket for decades and decades, and he's never been on the up and up. So this is just what we normally see. The who's at the top exploiting the rest of the world. Disgusting. Ugh.
Hmm. Oh goodness. Yeah. I was wondering how he got them burns. So when he told the story, when he was starting telling the stories, I was like, because it was like, what happened to him? And that's what happened. So, oof, he had to break through a window. He saw their bodies piled up, and that's just gross. And his sister had to use an asthma pump. That's crazy. His grandfather couldn't even tend to the farm, and they don't give a those companies they don't give a damn because they like okay that's burnt up. They gonna move on to the next location. So and do it again. So it's unfortunate because she was, cause Luz or Rebecca, whatever you want to call her, she was down, and saying like how Lincoln Esteban should be here because he was an innocent, and she still heard about it, and that's why he took her here to get a backstory. He said because that still weighs on him about those children dying that way. So, and saying like you ain't the only one that killed innocent. I mean, unalive innocents. She said that's different. She said I know what I was doing. You didn't know. So so he was just trying to get her a reminder of the cause of what the mission is, like get her back on focus. Um, like we're gonna lose some, might lose some innocence, but but we still gotta follow through on this mission and be down for the cause.
Okay, Kira.
Yeah, this season is heavy. It's like what's going on right in our backyard, and it's a lot because just sitting there and listening to Lance talk about these kids, and you're victim blaming, and you're probably telling these parents that you're going to provide these kids with these great opportunities. They sending their poor babies over there for a better chance of whatever it may be, and you are exploiting them. You're taking advantage of them, and you're keeping them. Because why would we think, like, in Donnie's defense, why would I think there will be children in a chicken coop? Like, why would I ever think that? That makes no sense. That's like me going by a
Right.
dumpster and being like, there would be anything in a dumpster other than trash. Like, it's a freaking chicken coop. Why is that where you would put the children? So it was a lot. I understand why he took her over there to get her focused, and why it plays on his conscience to this day, because that's a lot. That's a lot. You over there trying to make a statement against this a-hole that's like destroying your community and your air and your water supply and your land. Because I think he said it dried stuff up too. So
They use all the water. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's so selfish.
Yep.
all
They couldn't
right.
even grow
So
any
all of
crop
that.
or
So
That's
they
our
anything.
grow.
quality of
Yeah.
that's our quality of life. Our crops, our water, our air supply. And I'm
Hmm.
just trying to make a simple statement, but you have children in there. So yeah, this part made me a little upset. But that's why I'm still on, Donnie and Lewis's side. And I'm like, at what point are we going to take a turn? But I guess we're going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm rooting for them at this point. I'm like, are they the villains? Not really.
Hmm. Well, we can go here. So L Janie. So of course, Alex is going back to Florida,
Come
child,
on,
and
Janie.
he's always on a mission, always on the move. And of course, Elle has to step in and take care of the kids. Now, I didn't see little Ronrico this episode, but and they the
You
baby name,
so
but I forgot.
silly.
So
Hmm.
I forgot his name.
Neither
So
one of the boys. Neither one of them.
yeah,
Yeah, I
but
was say neither one.
Elle and Janny, they were Janny was so frantic about her hair bows for her track meet and her friends and just everything that she had going on. And Elle was like, okay, cool, we'll take care of it. They get back home and she bought her a planner. Elle showed her how to use the planner. And at this point in time, it says lunch with Trevor. Janine, Janie, whatever the name is, baby say, girl, who is Trevor? Oh, Trevor's a friend. Does daddy know about this friend? Baby, that baby face turned so it was like, ooh, this baby is pissed off. Understand rightfully so, because she was like, she wants to be a family, she wants to be a certain type of family. She didn't want to be separated, and she wants to know, like, is daddy cool with all of this? And I like the way she's asking those questions. She's very intuitive, and she knows exactly what's going on. And I hate that she doesn't have a mother figure. Nana mama is not there. Elle and is at a crossroads with Alex and this man. Don't want to be with Alex because Alex hurt her child. Get over it, whatever. I don't know. I just don't like when the kids are being hurt. Alex is grown; he can get over it, but I don't like when the kids are hurt and they don't know. She should have they should have talked to the children and saying,
Thank
we
you.
are not together. However, I am here to help out Alex when he needs it. I am here for you when you need me. Your father and I are not together. That's a conversation they should have had. And he should have, reiterated, me and Elle are not together. She's my friend. She has her life. I have my life. But because I trust her with you all, she's going to be here. I ain't mad at little girl for getting pissed off because she don't know. What are y'all thoughts, Kira, Tisha, and Monique?
Now you already know how I feel about this, and I was in the minority, okay? Because the L with the kids, I appreciate her being noble and doing a good deed and helping him out because clearly he needs the help because it takes a village, and I understand what it means when you don't have that village. So I get it. So I was trying to give a little bit of grace, but I'm sitting there watching these kids, and this is a different situation where y'all used to date, and now y'all not dating. And yes, she needs a mother figure, but I felt like there was going to be confusion, and the confusion has landed on our doorstep. And Janie has said, oh, hell no. Okay. That's not what we're about to do. I don't need a big brother, big sister program. I'm looking for you to
Yeah.
step in and actually be my mama. And I agree with what Candy said. They should have sat them down and had the conversation. But Cross is so busy, he can't sit still for 5 seconds. He's so busy running, he just shoved the kids at her and then added a kid and kept going. Like, Nana Mama, I need you to come home and something, please. I don't know what y'all gonna do with the actress. I don't know. I don't know. Have her talk from the next room, record her voice, something. We need something because this is not about to work out. I love Elle. I wish they would get back together, but I get the logistics of adult relationships. So I don't know. I just hate to see it because baby girl's face was like, what you say? She about to run up on Trevor, child. You hate to see it.
See, that's why I was not in favor boundaries, and there weren't any, and that is too bad, And but I also feel like yes, they should have talked to him, but I feel more like what Candy said earlier. Girl, get over it. Go to therapy, write it in your journal, and forgive that man. I mean, I understand that you're upset about the situation, but think of where he was in that moment. Everything else about Cross you loved anyway. Why can't you work it out? And bringing the Trevor thing, you don't like Trevor for real like that. We don't like Trevor. Get rid of Trevor.
We don't
Period.
know
We
Trevor.
don't like him. We don't like him because he was questioning. Although I can agree with him questioning. I mean, I wouldn't
He had the
necessarily
right.
want my significant other running to
Mhm.
his exes doing stuff like what the hell, So, baby girl was like, nobody asked me, and I agree. They should have.
They definitely should have the conversation
Mm-hmm.
for sure with both of them, the son as well. But Elle and she needs to go to therapy or whatever, as well as Alex Cross. He needs to go because he's still
Totally.
I think he's still holding on to his ex, who had a tragic death, so he still needs to deal with that before they even can move forward. Anyway, in my opinion, even though he put her life in danger, besides that, that is the most important thing. Like him getting help. I mean, working through the past, which is of his wife death, and closing that door because I don't think he properly closed that door. Even season 1 when he was dealing with Elle, like there was no proper door closures in my opinion. So they both need therapy separately. And then if they want to come together, yeah. But they definitely should have talked with the kids about how they was moving. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I can understand Janelle being upset and walking away. I mean, she
What's the
still
girl
could be a
name? Janelle
positive.
or Janae? Janie. What's her
Janie.
name?
It's both. Janelle is the real
Oh,
name.
okay.
Janie is
Janie
short.
for short. Okay.
Janie,
Oh, okay.
Elle called her Janie, but it's
Oh, child.
Janelle.
I'm like, what's the
Oh,
child
okay,
name?
child.
Okay.
That's why I say it's both. So yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I
you
told you
didn't make
coming over
nothing
for
up.
all them brunches, or if you don't want that man, then don't. Then let's move on that way too. But pick a side and stand
Yeah.
on it.
And I
Yeah, and
get
then she didn't do any better by sleeping with him. Like, you're confusing the situation.
Mhm.
Why did you sleep with him?
And that's the bad
You
part
know,
about it. Because as soon as you did that, he thought y'all were good, and you were like, no, no, no. So that, and y'all were
she
good,
confused the situation because she was confused her damn self.
and y'all were
True
good.
that.
And to me, they were good before that, because when you get doing that, that bring all them feelings and stuff inside. I don't care how long
Baby,
it lasts. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. Once you
he
do
was
that, you blur the
scratching that
lines,
itch.
and now it's like, okay, we can't be together. And then next day he at you because leave me the hell alone. Stay away. It's like, what? You
And then
know,
she out with Trevor.
child, Hillary, will you marry me?
No.
So,
Bye.
It's so
Oh,
silly.
God.
Well,
of
All
course, I
right.
said I don't have all the screenshots. So, we have Samson and the detective. They're going to figure out what's going on with his mama. I'm gonna need the mama to tell us who TK is, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of my boy Samson over here fooling with this foolish of a crime that don't nobody really care about. Like, who was this man, child? I thought it was a police officer. Why it was so, but it ain't. I need them to do something because John need to be down there with Cross, and Kayla need to get her ass back up here because I'm sick of it. Okay, um, they over there trying to figure out what's going on. They see the blood splatter and everything. The man was drugged, or whoever was drugged, and then they went this way. You could tell it was like it wasn't right, and whoever investigated did not investigate it right, didn't do it correctly. So the report showed that it was 5 shots or whatever, and when they listened to
5
the audio,
bullets.
they could hear
Mhm.
6. Come to
Mhm.
find out, there's somebody walking around with a bullet in their body. Who is it? Who was outside, standing outside while all this, or in the house, or whatever, while this was taking place? And Cross's, I mean Samson's, uh, incubator don't want to say who TK is. Like, what's really going on? Did TK pop somebody that needed to be popped? Did he take out somebody that didn't need to be taken out? Like, what is it? What are your thoughts on Samson and this lady in this case? Do we care
We need
or
to
no?
move it along. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
We
Exactly.
need to move it along because
they
they
need to
just had this one
make us
part.
care.
They
Mhm.
waited. It was more scenes with Rebecca lose than
And Kayla's sticking digital face.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and Kayla digital face with Bobby Trey. Even though I'm glad to see Bobby Trey, but it need to be equal. Like if you gonna have this as a subplot, I keep
Mm-hmm.
pay a little bit more attention. Maybe next episode, can you give it a little bit more attention? With
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me I lost my cross picture. I know you telling the story.
Because
Oh, here it is. Okay,
is it
I
about
got
this
it.
case
Hmm.
for real, or is it about him rekindling this relationship with his mother?
two things.
Right.
You know
So,
what I'm
like,
saying?
what
Which
is
one is it?
this?
We don't want to say.
Or
We don't want to admit
it's
to it being the
related to
latter.
the other case. You
So we could be
know,
doing something else.
They could tie
just
these things
tell us,
together. We
girl.
got too many. We got too many side stories, and I don't really care about too many of them. I need more Cross, less Kayla. Like
Thank you. I just want to
And
see if
That's what I'm
anybody felt like I
saying. I need to
felt.
see
and
more
why
John in this
it needs
case.
to be
yeah,
more of Lance getting got, because
That,
what the
yes.
hell?
let's expedite that because we ain't seen you drop a body in a couple episodes. Come
Hopefully,
on,
what's
girl,
this
let's get
episode
active.
5? So hopefully
5.
Wednesday when it
Okay.
stuff should be
And
kicking
and
up.
I
I
did
should say.
not
Yeah.
watch the
How many we got? 8.
trailer or the next
I think
episode
8.
thing, so I don't know what's
Oh,
going
I
on with
didn't
them.
either.
Um, let's get this heifer, and I'm only getting to her because
Ooh, the heifer.
Gotta be Kayla. I don't know no other
Uh
heifers.
mhm.
oh.
Only her because
Lord.
so we did the deep fake part. We're not going to worry about it. We already discussed that a little bit. So we found out it wasn't her, it was somebody named Felicia. But so Kayla sends Bobby over to talk to somebody named Roy. No, Roy is that.
Bruce,
That's Roy. She's talking to Roy.
Bruce.
FBI. Oh, Bruce.
Bruce.
Okay, I
And
couldn't
he
think of
tell
even
Bruce
more
that,
part
that
of
the
the
lady
name.
need to shake some. And I said, "What, Bobby? Why we got to be so explicit and sexual all the time?" But I ain't mad at it. It's okay. It's Bobby.
It's
Um,
Bobby.
We
and
stay
Bobby lets him know
nerves,
that
okay?
he needs Bruce goes to tell on Kayla and Bobby Trey and kind of sort of get her in trouble a little bit. She has talked to Roy and she lets him know, I know all your skeletons in the closet.
Uno
You really
reverse,
can't.
baby.
And say what now?
Uno reverse.
Yes. And of course, he pissed off about Bobby Trey confronting Bruce. And there's an incident report has been filed. I'm like, dang, Bruce, you snitching like that? But okay, people, I don't
Bobby
like it.
Trey threatened him. That's what he said. That's what
Little
Roy
titty
said.
talk got that I'm all flustered, child.
And no telling how Bobby Trey be threatened. He like he been in jail, so he be saying some stuff with his words, like what he can do to people. I don't know.
He was nervous before that, child. He had a little titty talk. That man was all shook.
But who
Like
looks
he ain't
at
never
that
seen a
kind of stuff
breast.
out
Cause
in the
he thought,
public?
he was having a private moment, so that's why he was shook. Like, you saw
Weirdo.
what I was
Well,
looking at.
you was out in public, child.
Only a weirdo does stuff like that.
Right.
Okay. I can't remember the conversation with Kayla and Roy, other than she lets him know, I know you're not
Cause
clean and you got some
he
stuff
said you
going on.
cannot use FBI assets. He said you can. He said I didn't mind you getting Bobby Trey out, using him to figure out what's going on, but
Mm-hmm.
you can.
So
He
he
said
knew.
absolutely FBI assets was off limits, so you couldn't even use it. But she went and had Bobby confront Bruce, and he like, you got to go up there and get your stuff. He said you is not gonna have me in this boat. And then she did Uno reverse, pulling up these blackmail emails that he sent to somebody named the Ramsey case, and
Mm-hmm.
it was just crazy because she was
That was
like,
the guy
okay,
from last season,
let's
right,
start
Ramsey?
over.
Yep.
She said let's start over again, because the way he got his position, he had to
Mm-hmm.
push somebody else out of their
Yeah,
position by
first.
Not you
blackmail.
like Kayla
She
to jump
called
on
him
you.
out.
Thank
Yep.
y'all, because
Not
Mm-hmm.
you like
that
Kayla get
Uno,
to jump on
I
you. And
lost it.
Kayla just trying to save her own ass. That's why, because she wasn't going to use that asset, but she knew that Bobby Trey was not playing with her ass. So she knows she needed to get to the bottom of it, or she might not make it to see another day. But
But you know what? That's why I was saying at the beginning, I was like, not y'all trying to make us like Kayla, because this power move that she took, I like her for it. It's the exact same reason why I don't like her. Because she always got something in her back pocket. She cannot be trusted. But I
Oh
ain't
yeah.
mad at this because it's either you or me. And that's how I think people need to roll in situations like this, whatever, because her boss was I was about to cuss. Oh, child.
I ain't never liked him. I ain't
Never,
never
Yeah,
liked
we never did like him.
never.
And we knew he
never
had
Nobody
some
liked
liked
issue
him.
him.
with him, but we didn't know what it was.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just he tried to
Asshole.
take her down. He was gonna take her down,
I mean, it's only like
because it was gonna be
he
between
was going
him
to
and
get
her.
Kayla up out of
That's
here.
crazy.
He said, "I'm choosing me at the end of the day,"
Exactly.
I
which
only
is
liked him because he was going to get
I
Kayla up
ain't
out of
mad,
here.
but hey, that's how
But
you
here we
doing
are.
it, dude.
I'm not mad at her for pulling that card at all, and she got what
No,
she needed to get.
Self-preservation.
Mm-hmm.
So
Same
we
thing he
get
was
to
doing.
Cross, and I'm like, is it the pheromones with these men's and these women's? Because he let his guard down so easily with her, and I did not like that he was doing this. I didn't. First of all, I didn't need him to meet her, and I'm cool with her doing her side quests and whatever. I'm cool with her doing her thing. But now you done crossed the line, and now I don't too much care for you because you tried to have my boy taken out. And I'm gonna put you and Donnie as one and the same. Whether you told Donnie to do it or not, I don't know. But listen, I didn't like that. So they
I
get a
think Donnie was
conversation,
on us.
and they were, talking, and he lets her know that well, they were talking, and she brings up the Crestwood and Lance situation. Um, he ends up letting her know, okay, I think you took out Lincoln. He ends up taking his recorder off and try to speak to her in plain speak, like, hey, I understand, my wife was taken out last season and I went to a dark place. And um, that he pointed out that, Lance does deserve to be taken out, but just not how she want to do it. Like she want to do, she want to take him out, but he thinks it's best that he does it the legal way. So he lets her know that, give me all the evidence that you have on him and we can take him down correctly. And I give you 24 hours to do so. And we go from there. I'm like, how you give her 24 hours to do so? You don't know what this lady is going to do. Under Kayla doesn't think it's the right thing to do, and I understand. I'm glad she did not think it was the right thing to do, because we end up humble upside down. He rides through minding his business, and Donnie T-bones him, flips him over, and he, gets saved by. That's what this was for. Yay!
Not a yay. Oh wait.
Bobby tried to
So,
save the day.
yes, cross. Listen, so when cross get flipped over, baby, he trying to reach for he sees his piece, his blicky. He sees it, but he can't get it because he's strapped in the car in this. And of course, I don't know if y'all ever been in an accident, but when there's more pressure on the seatbelt, you cannot unbuckle it. I ain't never been upside down, but I'd have been in plenty of them, and you cannot get unbuckled. So that was his issue. His weight was keeping the seatbelt from being unbuckled.
He's an
Um,
officer though. Why he didn't have a tool handy to cut that belt? Like, why you
listen,
didn't have
he ain't wasn't
something?
thinking about that. So Donnie comes out and his hand is outside reaching for something. I can't remember, was it the knife? And I thought Donnie was finna cut this man's fingers off. I said, "Oh,
Me
Spirit,
too.
please don't do it."
Oh
I said,
my
"Oh God,
gosh.
please don't do it." He
First
sees
of all,
his
his blicky was on the other side of the car. He
blicky
was
on
trying to
this
do that
side,
Mm-hmm.
knife
first,
on that
and
side. He's
then
trying. Bobby Trey takes out him and Donnie and Bobby Trey get to fighting or whatever. Bobby Trey pops him one time, and then Bobby gets flung upside the truck, and they just fighting the carrier or whatever. So Bobby ends up taking it, shooting him. He didn't take him out, but he did pop him enough to get him away from Cross, and he lets Cross know
running.
that you must be mighty special if Kayla sent me over here to help you out or whatever. I can't remember exactly what he said, but other than that, that was just the gist of the story. What are y'all
He
thoughts about
just
Cross, Rebecca Luz, how he got to talking to her, and how they found out who she was from a child. I forgot about that. From a child, who her mama is, what her mama did, and all of the stuff. Like Letitia said, this man been doing this ish for decades.
Sorry.
Let's go back to when she was a child in kindergarten, maybe, or something like that. So you can talk about
Well,
all of that
she
dealing
was
with
6 years
Rebecca.
she's a
old.
grown behind woman now.
She was
Yes.
6 years old because they
So we
was
can
in
go
a.
from Kayla, how we found out who she was, to her in Cross meeting, and then to not Kayla, Luz, and then
We know who you talking about, Rebecca Luz.
Donnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, you got to rewind it a little bit because they was at the that was at the office at the time, and then they had put her picture on the wall from the casino when she was in that terrible red wig, and then it was terrible on her. But they had to find her because she is the one who most likely, because they said either she took out Lincoln or he took out herself, because they know, because that picture tattoo that's on his chest is her. They know
Mm-hmm.
that for sure. Like he worship her, and then and what's his name, Akbar, the black guy
Mm-hmm.
that's on the team as well. He had looked into some stuff and he found out that in 98 a woman had died of an overdose, and the coroner ruled it suspicious. And this was in Dayton, Iowa, so that's far from Florida. So her name was Gabriella Perez or something like that. Perez. So that's Lou's Rebecca mother's name, and she was like a doctor for Crestbrook um clinic. They had a clinic. I'm like, Crestbrook got everything, a farm clinic. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, so she worked there, and then then Samson remembers something like that. Perez's name sound familiar. Then he pulled something from the box, a document from the box, and then they said Gabriella was suing Crashbrook for the same year of her death. So she was suing them for all, I guess, all types of stuff. The illegalities they was doing. The stuff they doing underhand, and so and then she died the same year, and she left behind a 60-year-old. And then shout out to Akbar, he did deep dive of it all because he came back.
What's up,
Um,
Eric?
Yeah, so he came back with a name, and he had a little picture of Luz when she was little in kindergarten. But she dropped off the face of the earth, and her auntie was dropped off the face of the earth as well. And then he did a face recognition and did some research to DMV, and then he came up with Claire Matthews and Rebecca Matthews, and they say in Sunrise, Florida. So they had to go take a trip to Florida. And they said that the casino they was at in Hollywood, Florida, was only 10 minutes away from their crib. So that's when they approached her. So I found that all interesting how all that came together so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That moment. I was like, okay, people are doing their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And
Letitia. Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah. Go ahead,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Letitia can
Letitia,
finish it on.
what are your thoughts?
Um, yeah, Kayla was right. You reading her wrong. We don't know anything about this woman except for what we've been following. And yeah, don't trust her. But and I think it speaks to basically what you were saying earlier, Monique, was that he needs to go to therapy too, because he does seem to have like kind of a, I hate to label him like this, but kind of a savior complex
Mm-hmm.
where I think that they've
Mhm.
him a lot, where he's been able to basically do no wrong and solve every case, and it's like he's still a human being though, and he's
Yeah.
not going to be able to see everything. Sometimes it's going to be wrong, and in this case he got caught slipping, and then he just left him upside down, and like Lawrence was saying, he should carry a knife on him, but he may not have been able to get to it.
His
He
That's true.
piece.
That's
He
true,
couldn't even get to his
Letitia.
piece.
That's true.
So
I just, it's like he just was not on the up, and I'm like, you realize you're on like a very dangerous case, right? Like, hey, I don't think he was paying attention like that. And so, as much as we don't like Kayla like that, she was still right. And the
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
one thing that is consistent about her is that she is on it. She is always working. She knows she going finagle. She know this over here and she know that over there. And I can appreciate that she knows how to do her job well.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when it
I
comes to
agree.
that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Kira Boo.
On a very unserious note, it's the energy, okay? Cross has that energy, and he thought, he was giving her the talk, and she was looking in his eyes and receiving it whole time. Homegirl was like, nah, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But
Mm-hmm.
look at them looking at each other across the table. Had Kayla over there all jealous, but he thought he
It's
was
the
gonna be able to talk her through
pheromones.
it. Couldn't talk.
Pheromones.
Right, right. He couldn't talk her through it, baby. She said, nah, I'm here for the cause. And that's that. And I don't know why he fell for the okey doke that quickly, but it is what it is. You think you just that charismatic that you're going to sit there and talk and tell a little story about your wife and your troubles, and she gonna be like, you know what? I should do the right thing. They've been trying to do the right thing this whole time. Her mama ended up missing. Lincoln had a whole file and 6011 court cases that got thrown out. What are you going to be able to do legally? Which is why I'm
He
still over there on
making
homegirl's side.
promises.
Mm-hmm. But
That
he
he
thought
can't
his
keep because
psychology
that man got
degree,
something in the pocket. That's why you're there now, because he has the police in his pocket.
exactly. But he thought his psychology degree could go live up against her lived experience and her
Right?
years and
Mm-hmm.
years of training for this purpose.
Mm-hmm.
She is
Yep.
tunnel vision. There is no way you're not gonna be able to penetrate that. He's not
They've
in
been.
her head like he thinks he was being. He is not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she was like, "How can we? You can't trust the police." She said, "What she say?" She said, you just your badge symbolized that you just an errand boy for the landowners." I
Mm,
said,
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey,
Woo! That was a
I had
That
yikes.
is how he ended up there too, from this
She
man.
said,
So
"Y'all can't do nothing because he making promises." I'm like, "Why you making promises to this woman talking about we gonna take him down?" Like she said, like you can't really guarantee that. Your intentions may want it to be that, but the
Mm-hmm.
people hired us for ain't gonna let that stuff go through. And she said he might
Hmm.
just get a slap on the wrist and a fine.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He
Hmm.
got money.
So while Cross was, on his little, trip on the magic ship trying to find whatever he was trying to find, homegirl, Luz, Rebecca, was on her way to see Senator Ashford. And who is he? His mammy was on the she
Board.
told it, she
Oh,
found
she's
this
an
picture.
investor. Yeah.
She was an investor in Crestbrook Farms, and which is a whole cover up. They took blood money to keep her mouth shut about illegal operations, which is why the stuff Lincoln was turning in never went anywhere, because you got this heifer on, in the courtroom,
Court.
and probably everywhere else she had no business to be. And they greasing each other's palms, keeping us of quiet, all because of the almighty dollar. And you got
Yes,
kids
sir.
dying, kids being used and abused, and they don't tell them whatever else
That
they got
sounds
going on
so
with these
familiar.
children. Listen, they don't care tell them what else going on with these kids when they became adults, what they got going on, because these been going back decades, okay? So just imagine who else,
If they made it to adulthood.
okay? We
That
got
part.
Luz here because her mom was working for the people and took herself out, or was taken out for whatever, and now she pissed off about this, and she didn't uncover all the stuff, and she is doing the work of, I ain't gonna say the Lord because y'all. Anyway,
Please
she
don't
doing the
say
work of
that.
the Lord,
The
trying to
work
take
of
down
somebody.
Lance and all these doggone people. They went
Of the
from
people.
Crestwood Farms to
Right.
Crestwood Incorporated, all these different things. And I'm not mad at nothing that she does. So he's saying his mama had nothing to do with it. Yes, she did. Tear the picture back, and we see this picture of Lance up there with all these people that's been taking blood money and covered up all of the illegal things that Lance has been doing. Listen, I was so pissed when I saw this. I'm like, it's still giving these files that we've been talking about in the news lately. It's still giving that, and it's making it worse now that you can just see people there. And then you got a melanated son of a
I'm
over
saying,
there
what that brother
I was
sitting
about
there,
say?
to
and
say,
I'm
I
like,
was
Why do they
it's
look
giving
like
get out.
Kanye?
It's giving get
Mm.
out.
mm-hmm.
Like this third sucking place. Like, sir, you don't even look like you want to be there. What did they do to you? Was you one of the people that was at the chicken farm and down there and taking advantage? Like, why are you here? You went to college.
I
What
told
happened?
you, like Kanye, they was over there stirring that mug. That's how he got down
Well,
there.
I'm
The
not
brother.
mad at
Lord
her
have
going
mercy.
by one, everybody on this picture.
Nope.
I
Okay.
And they offspring. She said, your mama has set you up to continue this, to like set you up for success.
leverage. Mm-hmm.
She used the money to pay for your education. Boy, she was breaking it down. I was like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And no
With a
telling
new
what
wig, with a
else.
terrible wig
Because
on.
one thing she gonna do is her
Okay.
daggone research. F what Cross is
Mm-hmm.
saying. She's like, I've done my research. Who is she talking to? The housekeeper and went over there and cut open the back of that picture. I was like, ooh,
Listen, she went
Mm-hmm.
straight to that picture and
come on,
I said, what is
Luz.
she finna do? Because I thought she was finna go slice him up,
Me
Right.
too.
But no, no, no. She wanted to show him I know what's going on. This is bigger than Nino Brown, okay? This is bigger than Nino Brown, and we got things to do. That's the first thing I thought of when I'm like, oh, this is
Yep,
bigger than Nino Brown. This is some bull
Mhm.
Swiss,
for
okay?
sure.
And I ain't mad at Rebecca other than Cross was flipped upside down. But okay, Bobby saved him, so
Yeah.
we all right. What are y'all thoughts about all this? Like, what are y'all thoughts? This
Just another Tuesday in the US of
Mm-hmm.
A. Sadly.
Look, she's back. She's back on. She's back focused. Okay, she got her head
Yep.
back in the game
Yes, he is.
by way
Mm-hmm.
of her auntie and Donnie. Okay, because
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
auntie was getting on her nerves.
Yep.
She was in the tub and she was like, I ain't trying to hear that. She hop up naked and said, girl, bye. And that was funny to me. She was like, you get on my nerves. Let me get out of here. But auntie is pulling
Mm-mm.
strings, so auntie
Mm-hmm.
hands ain't clean. So we already know that. But
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
mind. Like, who's next? I'm like, okay, who next on this picture? Go to the brother because we got to question him. Like,
They
That's
why?
all
in
fall
my
down.
opinion, Lou's not moving fast enough. If you
Okay.
ask me, like she did her big one in episode 1. Man, what else? Come on,
Mm-hmm.
And
cross
on
them
that too,
bodies out, color them bodies in, get
How
it
many
moving.
people did she got? Like 2 of them in episode 1.
I think
yeah,
so.
but you know what? I feel like she got community now. She need to be recruiting people. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Tamika said,
Well,
Auntie was
however she got to do it. Let's wrap this thing up because I don't even
Mhm.
think the guy that Donnie took out that I don't even think he was one of the people. Paul. I don't
Yeah,
even think he was
yeah.
one of them people.
yeah.
So
He worked for Chris Wood. He was supposed to
right,
have been there when
the shipment came in.
no, when the people came in to check out and they saw the kids in there
Truck.
working.
The truck.
Yeah, she was there when
Or the
they
plant
went
or
to
whatever.
Ohio.
Oh yeah, at the plant. Toledo.
That's another thing they need to keep out of their mouth.
Yeah, so yeah,
Letitia
Paul was
said the
supposed to have
devil
been
is a
there.
lie.
That was Paul's. He was supposed to be over there at that location. But of course he was in the park stinking, okay?
Yeah.
Um yeah, I need Kayla to go, not Kayla. I need Luz to go ahead and take them out two by two. Like put all in a room together. Hopefully when she get Senator Ashford, is that his name? Ashford? Senator, what his name is? Yeah, Ashford on the line and use
Yeah.
his leverage against him and them. Hopefully she can
Mhm.
take them out two by two and we good. Lance be the last one
Get
she
a
take out
nice
and pluck
little
his
get a nice
toenails and
little
fingernails.
board meeting together. Get them all
Yeah,
in one
and
room.
take them out. Yep.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Let them know. I know what you've been doing, and go from there. Yeah, because I'm sick of this. It's just that was so disgusting, especially when Donnie told his story. That was like the icing on the cherry on top, because when Cross was talking to her, it was like she was like, "That's what you
Mhm.
talking about." My homeboy really just gave me the rundown of what really happened to him and why he's burnt up and what took place and what he was smelling and what he was feeling. He put me on game. My auntie was getting on my nerves, but she told me too. So I need her to go ahead and take all these people out. But what Cross talking about, take them out
Mhm.
legally? No, we're gonna
One
take
time
them out.
she had little tears in the bucket. It was for Lincoln Esteban. So
And
Mm-hmm.
that's all.
he should have been one of her soldiers.
Yep. Look, 7 digits in all.
Yeah.
Okay. He was short 3,
Yeah.
but he had 7. That
If
was
he
good
had
enough
got
to
there
get
just a little bit sooner, maybe they might have been able to pull it off. But
yeah, cause he could have been like the information guy, cause he used to take pictures and sneak around. That's how he
Donnie
knew
and
about the
Auntie was
truck.
like, "Gotta go. They on your tail. Gotta go. Somebody gotta
Mhm.
go."
But the
Like how he
auntie,
find you. Like you usually find them. So she ain't like
Right.
that. Auntie
Mhm.
did not like that at
Nope.
all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They can find you. Who else can find you?
part of me,
Yeah.
I'm
Crossing
side
across.
eyeing the auntie.
Crossing.
Look,
Well,
hello, she was
Now,
getting on
if
my
they're
nerves.
she
listen,
better
now if
not.
she got
She
something to
better
do
not.
with
I'll knock all this over.
I'm just saying.
No, Luz will
Uh,
do it. It Luz
Okay.
will
listen,
knock
Luz
all
will
it.
take her
Because Lou
out.
said she
Okay.
the only one getting her hands dirty. She said to the auntie. So
Mhm.
I don't know.
If that auntie come out
Don't
with
piss me
some
off, auntie.
Mhm.
Chris Wood
Period.
stuff or Chris, listen, I'm gonna be so upset, and I'm gonna need
Me
Kayla to
too.
be upset her. Okay. I mean, oh,
Lose.
Rebecca,
Come on, watch
lose.
the.
I'm gonna need. Oh, why? And I keep.
We,
Oh, hey,
we don't
Cause
stop.
even
not
do
the
her.
You
We don't
keep
even
auntie.
do no
Kayla in your
Hold
mouth,
Kayla.
on,
girl.
y'all. Not the auntie better not be Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh,
She gonna be up out of here.
Because remember, they used
oh,
to live in
That'd
Iowa.
be something. Mm-hmm.
oh,
They was in Dayton, Iowa. Yes.
oh, oh, Letitia.
That better
Come
not
on,
be the case.
putting the blues clues
Oh,
together. Better
come
not
on,
be.
blues, clues. Get
I'm
my
just saying
notebook.
we find these
Hey.
My
people.
handy dandy note.
Hmm.
Let me get my handy dandy notebook.
Come
Look at
on
us so
now.
silly.
Oh, I cannot wait. Now I'm like, what is next?
Oh
Because Kayla
gosh.
said her only job was, she told this to Bobby Trey or whatever. I think she said her only job was to sell, no, not Bobby Trey, but to Roy, somebody,
I think it
untraceable,
was Bobby Trey.
unsealed guns
Yeah.
and nothing
And
else.
those
Oh,
Sunday numbers.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When they saw that video, she seemed like she was genuinely shocked. So she said, I was
Mm-hmm.
just on doing untraceable
Yeah.
Something else she said, but
guns
it wasn't
and
no none of that.
vetting for that project. She said she was
That.
vetting them, but she
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
wasn't in the room doing that.
Yeah.
So
And I hope she's for real, because if not, then that's another reason why, as EJ would say, she needs to be
Mm-hmm.
exited
mhm.
out of, stage
Out of
left.
there.
Okay, Tika, we on the case. Chase is on the case. Okay. Thank you, Tika,
Like
because I didn't think about that. But if that aunt is she
she was getting on
is
her, and she always looking suspicious. It's
Mm-hmm. She's
something,
shady acting
yes,
like
especially when
Mm-mm.
she was
and
when
she
she was
ain't me in the field that we know of.
Nope. She at the
mm-hmm.
house. That's where she be at. Auntie be at the house.
this right here. This aunt ain't it?
No,
No.
No, who
but
is
she was
Mm-mm.
that?
getting the cleansing. These are lady of the neighborhood. These
Okay.
are the cleansing
So I'm
people.
finna give her somebody else then, but never mind. But anyway, I just need because she be looking weird. That lady was looking weird too, but all of them be looking weird. All of them look alike, and I just need them to get their stuff
Not
together
all of them
because
looking like it's fun.
if
I didn't think
Letitia,
Felicia had no ethnicity to her, but I could go look. I could go look again. Let me look and see you
she
go.
had some in there. It was some. It was some in
Well,
there.
you know, though, because
She had a little taste.
A little swirl, because she was. I mean,
yeah.
she was not looking far from Kayla. I could see how they could put one face over the other. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tika.
Mm-hmm.
Masterminds on Kayla.
Is
Yes,
that a little
because
sazon,
Bobby Trey
or is that
was
a little
pissed.
basil?
Like he's like, they already found you. They already on your tail. He was like, you already out
Mm-hmm.
there.
So when
So,
is she
cause
going to tell Cross what she got going on? When she telling him?
you mean when he gonna find out? Oh,
Right.
Either
only
She
way.
thing that
told him
she
all she was
volunteered.
going to tell him. I don't
Only
think she
time
was
she
planning
gonna
to tell him nothing
volunteer.
else.
Only time she volunteer
If
the
she in
information
trouble.
if her life is in danger. Like seriously,
Okay.
if her life is on the line, I think she would give up the information.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see him finding out quicker than
Then she gonna
her
tell.
volunteer unless
Mm-hmm.
Run
her
tell
life is
that.
on the line.
Hmm.
But basically, she doing the same thing that Alex is doing to Elle. I'm like, you putting everybody in danger by not even telling him what's up.
Yep, keeping it
You know,
blind. Yep,
Yes, to me,
and
it's still F, Kayla. Okay.
I
for
All
agree,
day.
but
sure.
I really feel like they trying to get us to like
No,
her
no
though,
Vaseline.
and
I will
Listen,
this
never.
Amina.
episode specifically. But I'm with
Amina.
y'all. No,
Bobby is out because he got
He
business
on
to
the case.
handle. Amina, don't do
He's
that,
hired. He getting his moolah.
baby. Listen, Bobby Trey is my boo.
He is
Okay,
on
I
a
love
work
Bobby
release
Trey.
program, okay? He's on a work
On
release
a work with
program.
Hey, he on
some
work release.
Yeah, I
shady
He ain't
was
got
work
no
wondering
release.
if
curfew.
Roy
Hey,
knew.
He
I
ain't got to
said
sign
Roy
no
probably
papers. He
knew.
ain't got to take no papers to be signed by no employer. That's the best work release I ever heard of.
Okay.
Okay.
and she got Bobby people his stuff. Bobby people who was doing
Oh, he
That's
gonna
the
ask
true.
her. Okay, okay, okay.
the cyber stuff. They got raided. So he said they already know they're already on you. Mastermind's already on you because he's trying to
Mm-hmm.
go back to
That's
his people
crazy.
and do that
Sure
video,
did.
and they stuff got raided. So, dang, I was like, ooh,
Yep.
That's
that's messed
quick.
up.
Yep. And I'm glad Amina
Yeah,
brought
I'm
that
ready
up.
for
So
Cross to
because
confront her
Alex
on that.
saw Bobby, I wonder what is she gonna say? What bull
Get in
crap she
that
gonna pull out her
ass.
ass to say why Bobby
And,
Trey is out and was sent to save him?
and he did, and Bobby did drop Kayla name. Said Kayla said that your
Yep.
life is worth saving. I was like, ooh.
Yep. Yep.
Come on,
Yep.
Cross it,
Yep.
Cross. Get in
Cross it
that
cross.
arse.
Now use your psychology, whatever your
Yeah.
degree on that.
It's the pheromones. It's the pheromones. It's the pheromones. They he
Cross
him
got pheromones. I
and
don't know what Kayla got, baby.
Xavier and Alex, them pheromones in the air, and this is messing with their mental. Okay, they
she
can't they
got
can't
that.
focus.
She got that public V because didn't she make a reference to Roy too? Oh,
Yeah, she said, you
you
want to
don't
do it in
want
the
to do a
car?
quickie or something like,
In the car,
girl,
yeah.
you sleeping with the
He said,
no
yeah.
ma'am.
I
She
caught
got
that. I said,
free fall
wow.
cooch.
Yeah.
She
I
yeah
said,
yeah.
wow. That's what I
She's
said.
nasty.
I hope they use protection because she might got that polluted water. So you never know what she.
Exactly. Ew. Girl.
Mm-mm.
The green stuff floating around the water. The moss is it moss?
This
Lord have
pollution.
mercy.
She got the
Yeah, she got the.
Not the clap. Bye.
cause she nasty. She is nasty. She is nasty. She
Yes.
is
So I
nasty.
hope because we already know she did with Samson last season. So I hope he used protection as well and not
Okay.
Listen,
spreading.
And then you're gonna go spread that stuff around to these men that ain't this good wholesome men.
The pass around.
Mm-hmm.
You just messing about bloodline, girl. Go sit your ass down up there. But
Well, except for Roy, he's not all that great.
I don't care
No,
about that man. Oh gosh. Okay, guys. So what y'all got going on y'all
Yes,
channel?
super fluid.
And what are y'all thoughts on the next episode? Mo, Tisha, Kira.
Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen on the next episode. I did not see the trailer, but I just know stuff is kicking up. That's all I know. And because it's episode 6, and I kind of like surprises. I don't really care to look at trailers when it comes to next episodes for me. But I definitely need Alex to confront Kayla with the whole Bobby of it all, and I need to see what happened with the senator and Rebecca Luz. See what she did with him or how he reacted, because they did cut away, so we didn't see how he reacted to finding out that his mom was on some shady ish after she showed him the photo. So I need to know what's happened with that. But that's all I want to see for right now. And we need to spend more time with John and his mom in that dang on case, and who TK and who got the 6 bullet in them walking around. Like, they need to stay on that a little longer next episode, in my opinion. But for the channel, tomorrow we got the beauty with K Blast, Slice of Horror, and the panel, and Sisters, and then Sisters is Wednesday. Thursday we got Paradise, and I think that's it. And I'm trying to find a day to talk about Bridgerton the whole season, so probably gonna be a Friday. Who knows? Just make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Yes, and join my membership. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mina Cena. Thank you for coming through.
Hey, Amina, girl.
And if you want to join us next Monday, just let me know if you want to talk about it.
Let's talk
Wrap it
about
up,
it.
John.
Tamika say wrap it up, John.
Wrap it up,
Listen, we
John.
need to wrap it up because I'm sick of him and his mama. Okay, I'm sick of that lady because I need to know who
Wrap it
TK
up.
is and why TK is being guarded or whatever. Like, I need to know.
And why? We need to
And
know
why.
why. So, quick question.
Yeah.
So, the rest of Bridgerton already dropped?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Thursday.
behind.
dropped
All right, all
last
right.
week.
Yeah.
Okay, my
The
bad.
last
I
4
have to
episodes.
Tune into it, Letitia.
Okay, yeah, because I was
It's
like, I
only
already
been a
watched the
couple of
first
days.
4.
Don't
I
let
didn't
them do you
realize.
like that, Tisha. It's only been a couple of
Exactly.
days.
I'm like, dang, I know I
I
ain't
just
that
said
behind.
Thursday. No, you
Mhm.
ain't that behind. I'm just saying, yeah,
Okay.
just get into it.
I had put
Okay.
it in the chat. I'm like, have y'all watched the Bridgerton yet?
And you know what? I saw that, but I didn't think nothing of it because I was like, yeah, I already seen the first 4. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-mm.
That's what I
Oh,
was
I guess you
thinking.
forgot to put
I
part
didn't
2
realize.
of the
So
Right.
when you
Bridgerton.
said that, I was like, the whole season. I said, oh shoot, I'm behind. Okay, so I need to watch those. All right. So what do I think? Everything Monique said. I want to see all of that. Definitely more on the TK thing. What is happening? I want to find who is this Felicia? Come on. Give us something. And I'm sorry, but we need a let's see the game plan to see how close we are to getting Lance. Okay, how many are left before we get to Lance? Because I know he's the grand prize. So please wrap them up too. Shoot. And as far as my channel goes, so I dropped a video on reality check inside America's Next Top Model. So I dropped a couple of things in there. I talked about my own experience, not with America's Top Model, but the industry. And then I talked about my thoughts on that thing. We are awaiting an additional documentary that's supposed to come out in March. I thought it was supposed to come out on the 1st, but I haven't seen anything yet. But I'll be looking for that
Next
because
week.
Next week. Okay, so we'll come back and discuss that. Miss Kira and anybody else who wants to talk about America's Next Top Model or the whole gamut, let me know so we can get together and do a live panel for that. And then, of course, I am back on my Beyond the Gate shorts. Make sure you check those out. I recap each episode 3 minutes or less in my shorts. I'm getting ready to drop the one for 237 after this video. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and thanks again for always allowing for me to come up. I appreciate being able to discuss this with y'all.
Hey. I'm ready to see Cross confront Kayla, because anytime Kayla gets drugged back and forth is a good time for me. Okay, that's all I need to see. We do need to wrap up to John and his mama, because what was the reason? Okay, and I need more scene. Like, I want to see more scenes of them together. Go put Kayla over there. Let her figure out how to stay alive with the whole bad religion thing, and let them cook like it was cooking last season. And I need bodies loose. Come on, you cutting open pictures. I need you to just make something shake. So that's what I would like to see next week. In regards to the channel, yesterday I did a weekly huddle. We were talking about just a couple of things. Clarissa winning her fight, stuff of that nature. So go over there and check that out. Then we did Love is Blind episodes 10 and 11. Tomorrow, like Mo said, we got the Beauty 2 episodes, and then we got Married to Medicine, because somebody go ahead and get Dr. Eugene.
How can I forget about Married to Medicine, Dr. Eugene and Damon?
Somebody get him,
please. And then keep your notifications on. We'll be doing another weekly huddle on Sunday. I'll probably get a watch list up sometime this week. And then Love is Blind, the finale, I believe, is on Shayna's channel. So
this came so quick.
You drop them things in chunks. It's fine. Just let's be done with it.
I'm like, damn, didn't it just started? But okay.
Well, they dropped the first 6 episodes the first week. So after that, it's like boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
That's true. I guess.
6, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, like something like that.
That's a weird drop.
Dang.
Like, okay. Right. That's what I said.
Don't ask no questions. We moving along, okay?
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. And yes, Tamika, Johnny, to wrap it up. That's what I'm waiting on. I need to see 2 John, and that lady someone said you gonna be a 3 John, and like me and Letitia said, he's still sexy. He still can get it, because 2 John face never declines. He's still fine. Okay, lady, mind your business. Okay,
come on, Long John. I want to get on that Long John. Don't you love a Long John? Y'all ain't never had a Long John?
No, John Silver.
It's been a minute.
Chocolate
for
too.
both.
Chocolate Long John.
Like Big John.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
It's been a minute for both.
Letitia, don't be acting like you over there. I don't know what you talking about. Don't be acting like you so innocent over there. Look at her. Please. All right.
She's a lady, okay? Letitia said, I'm sure.
I am innocent.
No.
The red lip, girl.
Right, the red lip.
I don't know what y'all talking about. This is a
back in the
wholesome
day.
red lip. Thank you very much.
Letitia be over there on the blue waters and the sands, okay? What happens over there stays over there.
I'm over here in Fairmont Crest being classy, okay?
Nah. We know how they get down.
Show us a picture of that gray-haired man that was over there.
What?
That Big Papa that was over there. Big Papa, thank you, Big Papa.
That's the camera off. Mike. Innocent in my ass.
Now y'all made her cut the cameras. There she go. Cut the cameras.
Cut the camera, dead ass. That's what
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just teasing.
No, we haven't.
Hey, Jay.
Candy, you didn't tell us what you have going on your channel.
Right.
Wink, wink.
Letitia said, thank you, Big Papa.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Letitia said, I am confusion, okay?
Big Papa, thank you.
Hey, Jay.
That's a season 1 of Real Housewives now.
Yeah,
we there. We there with you.
We hip.
I remember Raggedy Ass Kim. Oof.
Raggedy Ann Kim. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Thank you, Big
Papa.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right. So yes, for me and my channel, I'm throwing y'all away.
What the?
Us.
What the heck? What we
You
do?
did it.
What
And
happened?
What had happened
Thank
was,
you.
thank you. That's every month, but okay, we'll thank you. Thank you.
she said,
Um,
Eddie, go ahead, girl.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. What should be saying, child? What should be saying?
we got
Fill it in.
so we
You can't
did
even you can't even get it
Paradise
out.
yesterday with
Yep.
Mo and Jay. We did
Yeah,
1 through
Paradise.
3. Tomorrow we got Married to Medicine, Eugene. Season, I mean, Wednesday. I wish I could cut this out. Wednesday, um, we got Sisters, okay? And then Thursday we go on Paradise episode 4. So please like, share, and subscribe to all the channels up here. Please forgive us. We're just having a little banter. This is all in love and fun. Letitia, thank you, Big Papa. This is fun, This is lighting up the mood. But other than that, we're gonna have a good
Monday
night. Thank
night
y'all for coming
meltdown.
through. Thank everybody. We had Eric H, VKJ, Amina, Tamika,
Lawrence report.
EJ, Lawrence, Tikadushi.
Chica.
Thank y'all for coming through. We appreciate it. And we're going to see y'all on next Monday, same time, same channel. Peace out.
Bye.